Oh yes, I'm sure you're acing every subject while you think about which boy to date next. Screw you! And besides, if you are that good, you should be sharing your skills with the rest of the house. Just like Anne here should be sharing her tips with everyone. She's an excellent student. Well, while I'm sure I could be convinced to study her a little closer, but that's besides the point. Oh, wow. Wait, what are we doing? Apparently control freak Dominic likes to watch people studying. Honestly, I really don't know what's going on here. That's not what I was talking about, and you know it. That is, in fact, exactly what I want to enforce a study group for. And I'm talking to Isabella about enforcing a study hall for the roommates every Saturday evening. A few hours every week for people to get the help they need. That's nice, but I do think that you can't force... honestly, Dominic, you can't force people to do that. Like, if people don't want to study in a study hall, that's their prerogative. You can't really... I don't agree that you should be doing that. A few hours every week for people to get the help they need. You mean a few hours for you to lock everyone down, keep us trapped in the house while we grow old? Oh, girl, Isabella, girl, seriously? Some of us have plans for our weekends. Jerk, we'd like to party while we're young, you know. And there'll be plenty of time to have fun on Sunday night. Oh yeah, everyone knows the best parties happening on Sundays. Right. Maybe there's more to college life than just trying to party all the time. Yeah, but it's not for you to decide. To be fair, Dominic, it's not for you to decide that for every person. What about people's relationships? Some of us have very busy boyfriends, you know. Oh, I'm sorry. Here, let me call up the professors and let them know to stop classes next week so you can catch up on your makeouts. I do agree that Dominic is being a little unfair to Isabella on this. Oh, whatever. Well, Anne, what about you? You agree with me, right, Anne? A group study hall could be fun. Plus, we'd all have a chance to learn some different things. I suppose Dominic is counting on me to back up his point. I'm sure the people in the house could benefit from a more structured study period. Then again, I don't know if I want to impose that on people. Moreover, if I'm ever going to get out of my shell, weekend fun might be the only time to do it. What if I ever had a boyfriend like Isabella? How much would I miss my Saturdays then? Okay, I'll probably never have a boyfriend like Isabella, but anyway, I do love to study, and doing it in a group actually can be a lot of fun. But ultimately, I do feel like if I'm actually like playing this game specifically, you know, with the goal in mind to date Dominic, unfortunately, I kind of have to support him. So maybe the way I can roleplay this is I will support him, but maybe try to talk him out of enforcing it or imposing it on other people. Because I feel like I support his idea of having a study hall. I think organizing a study hall is wonderful. What I don't like is him imposing on it. So the way that I'm spinning this is I'm supporting Dominic's idea for the study hall, but I will try to talk him out of imposing it. Support Dominic. +5. A study group's not a bad idea, Dominic. It's a lot of fun to help people study in groups, and you really do learn a lot. Exactly. That's what I've been trying to tell you, Isabella. Oh, what a surprise. That little bookworm Am is in favor of wasting another Saturday night. Excuse me. That's not called wasting, dear. So that's the part where I disagree with you, Isabella. Just because somebody like Anne decides to study does not mean that she's wasting it. So that I will turn around and say you're being unreasonable with that comment, Isabella. It's hardly a waste, Isabella. Thank you, Anne. Yeah, Anne, use that backbone. Stand up to Isabella. Exactly. Even if you don't like the studying, a little quality time with your roommates can be good too. Oh, believe me, I don't know exactly who wants the quality time with whom around here. I'm not ashamed to say that that's probably right. As long as you're brown-nosing, see if you can get the stick out of his A too, Anne. Yeah, we'll try. Hey, that is uncalled for, Isabella. Whatever, fine, you want to hang up on me? Go ahead. You want to gang up on me? Go ahead. You'll never get Max and Rakesh to go for this. I'm sure I can be plenty persuasive. I don't know if you can persuade Max. Not gonna happen. I could help, I guess. I mean, maybe not. It's alright, Anne, I've got it. Yes, Anne, he only calls you out when he needs his opinions validated. I guess I must have hurt her feelings. She's really laying into me. Losing some relationship points from Isabella, but I didn't have any to begin with. So there's no loss there, I guess, if I was already 0? Isabella storms off to her room. Dominic shrugs at me, but gives me a grateful nod before turning back to his own room. I take the hint and head back to my own room. Alright. Monday morning, let's plan. So we're still at 85. I mean, look, we still have 85% of our energy, and yeah, we're still doing great. So I think we can continue with all of this. So yeah, this schedule is working really well. You know, I'm getting my rationale up, slightly more than organized, which is fine. Yeah. Yeah, so let's go ahead and continue. Learning. No, I'm sorry, we don't sell Great Gatsby here. Why? Well, in the owner's words, does this look like a 10th grade classroom to you? Taking care of business every day. Knowledge assimilation 100% completed. That was actually a really fun class. I'm glad I went today. New event. One of the best parts of living on campus like this is being able to come back for lunch. It's nice to make my own food once in a while. I've got my mind on a nice sandwich as I enter the Latin house. Welcome home! Have you decided to cast away the classes of the day? What? Rakesh, what are you doing? Rakesh is standing in the common area completely covered in paint. He doesn't look like he's wearing a shirt. What? This? Oh, I think I finally found the ultimate paintbrush. Come, see my room. The idea struck me and I had to try it. Is your room the only place you tried it? Oh yes, I thought my walls would be the best place to try it. Is that paint safe to be on skin? Well, paint can cover many things. Why not a body? Aren't some paints toxic to skin? Oh, I should probably clean off. I would think an artist would know that. Why would you not know that, Rakesh? Could you, never mind. Rakesh takes off upstairs with a slightly worried look on his face. I mean, I figure I should help the guy out. Let's help him out. I suppose it wouldn't be very nice of me to just leave now. Hang on, Rakesh, I'll clean you up. Oh, I could not ask of you that, and it wouldn't be proper. It's fine, Rakesh, we're just friends. I mean, wait, you don't have to get naked, do you? I don't think, I finally catch up to Rakesh in the bathroom, sitting in the shower stall. No. I had on shorts the whole time. I think they will have to be thrown out now. Well, that's definitely true. Come on, start the water and we'll get this cleaned up. Rakesh turns on the shower while I go looking for something to help him scrub. Luckily, it looks like Sally left her loofah sponge in here. Yeah, but you're gonna get paint all over it. She's gonna totally know you've used it. The water does not seem to be taking off the paint. Here, try using this loofah to scrub. No, you need something similar to paint thinner or some, I think, acid, vinegar? Maybe some vinegar and water, maybe? I think something to break up the oil if it's oil-based. Here, try using the loofah to scrub. Rakesh begins rough scrubbing at his arm, but it's not really doing much good. What kind of paint did you use? Rakesh shrugs while trying to get the paint off. The can is still in my room if you wish to see it. I make my way over to Rakesh's bedroom. There are splotches of paint on the wall. I suppose they are from Rakesh's chest. Honestly, I'm trying not to think about it too much. I wonder how often he repaints his room. Probably all the time? I spot the open paint buckets next to his bed. Picking them up, I read over the labels. It looks like this is oil-based paint. See? Told ya, oil-based. I guess it doesn't come off very easily. You probably shouldn't have put this on your body, Rakesh. It made beautiful pictures though, did it not? Well, that's a little beside the point. Hang on, let me see if I can find a solution. A solution. I hear the water run turning off as I go to my room to hook up my laptop. After a few minutes of searching, I shut down my laptop and head for the kitchen. Okay, I think I found something on the internet. This is going to be a bit weird. Whatever it takes, I suppose. It's vinegar? Oh, mayonnaise. Oh, I can see that. I can see mayonnaise doing the trick too. I come back up to the bathroom carrying the house's jumbo jar of mayonnaise. What is that for? Well, according to a few sites I found, this should help. Help me rub this onto the covered spots. I hope this works. Me too. Together we start covering Rakesh in mayonnaise. The smell is kinda terrible. We've got to start thinking about this sort of thing. You've got to start thinking about this sort of thing. At least use water-soluble paints. Yeah, first the hacksaw, then the paints. Come on, Rakesh, you're a mess. Literally. It is hard to consider such things when the muse strikes. I simply must create. You saw my work. What did you think? I love you, Rakesh, but if I was being realistic, I'd be like he's going through all this trouble. I mean, he's going through all this trouble and he likes, if he's going through this trouble and he likes all of this effort, and it seems like to him it was worth it. If it was worth it to him, and, you know, he wasn't bothering anybody else other than myself helping him, I mean, might as well just praise his work, sure. Okay, I admit it. Your room is pretty, Rakesh. Ah, I knew that you would see its beauty, and my muse may lead me astray, but the results are always wonderful. I mean, I can't argue with that. Rakesh is smiling from ear to ear as we continue to slather mayonnaise all over his paint-covered skin. Again, I'm trying not to think about it. I appreciate your help, my friend. Of course, Rakesh. Friends. We're just friends, my dear. This is what friends are for, right? Okay, you start rubbing that in really well. We'll try rinsing you off in a few minutes. Yes, okay. Rakesh starts really rubbing at the mayonnaise, covering his chest while I continue to put it on his back. What the? I never get invited to any of the fun parties. Isabella, what are you doing here? It's not what it looks like. Oh my god, I'm going to die of embarrassment. I'm just going to melt through the bathroom tile and die. Oh please, don't stop on my account. If you want to slather your man meat in sauce, be my guest. Man meat? Isabella, it's not like that. It means she wants to just eat you right up, Rakesh. No, that's not true. Oh, I don't think you should do that at all, Anne. Oh, you too, Rakesh? I don't think I've ever blushed this hard. I cover my face with my hand, slapping my cheeks. With the mayonnaise I've just been spreading on Rakesh. I see, she can't wait to get a taste. Isabella's laughing her butt off. She's practically falling all over. Even Rakesh is chuckling. I'm too busy being mortified. Don't worry, I'm just teasing Anne. You kids have fun in here. I just came back for a book. Rakesh turns the shower back on and starts rinsing off the mayonnaise. At least the plan worked. The paint begins sloughing off with a creamy condiment. I don't know if I'm ever going to live this down, though. A half an hour later, Rakesh is cleaned up and moisturizing and back out the door. Learning. I did my good deed for the week. Seriously, never imagined they kept so many notes here. No wonder they part-time entry person. They need a part-time entry person. They like document everything. Okay. Okay. Just another day as I head for my class. Just checking out my stats. Okay. Cool. Oh, whoops. Go back. Oh, good morning, Anne. Sally, good morning. On your way to class as well? Looks like Sally just left before I did. I jog a bit to catch up with her as we make our way towards campus. Actually, I've got to get down to the farming garden. My boss wants me to get some serious weeding done, and I don't want to be there all day. Oh yeah, you work there, don't you? How'd you land that job? My dad runs a vegetable farm. It seemed like a pretty natural way to make some money aside from my scholarships. I actually started there over the summer. Helped me make me some moving in money. That does make a lot of sense. How hard is that job to do? It sounds like a lot of fun. Well, it's a pretty active job. There's a lot of running around or hard labor to be done. I've got a day of weeding ahead of me, for instance, and that's not easy at all. Get used to running around and keeping yourself in shape. We can teach you how to garden properly, but if you don't have the stamina to keep up, you'll never get a job here. Well, I can certainly try to be active. There you go. It might not seem related, but the football team needs a water person. It'll definitely get you up on your feet keeping up with those guys. And the thing is, our farm doesn't have a good automatic irrigation system, so you'll probably find yourself running around the farm watering the plants like you would like the football players. That sounds like a lot of fun. You definitely should. We're almost made it to the main buildings. I'm just about to ask where Sally and I will split up when I notice that we're actually right in front of the campus cafe. Speaking of work, isn't this where Isabella works? We both look inside the window to see Isabella shuffling around the relatively busy cafe. One plate in her hand, just as we're looking through. Within, though, she looks out. As soon as she spots us, she beams and waves for us over with her free hand. Sally waves back and starts to walk towards the door. Isabella walks the plate over and puts it down in front of a large man in a jersey. Looks like Chad is here too. What a coincidence when we were just talking about the football team. Hey Anne, you coming? Sally's already at the door, looking back at me. I look at my watch quickly. I might have time to make it to class if I keep the conversation short. I don't know if I want to risk it, though. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to. I do study a lot. I'm studying a lot, so. And I mean, I do want to spend some quality time with the girls too, so I'm gonna play the event. No, I came here to make friends, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm coming. Morning, Isabella. Oh, it's Chad. Morning, ladies. Have a seat. I'll be with you in a second. Okay, thank you. There are enough people here that one of the only tables available is over next to Chad. We take a seat and Sally leans over to introduce herself. Hi there, you must be Chad? Yeah, it's me. And who are you two pretty ladies? That's the guy that hit Max on the head, or in the face. We're Isabella's roommates. I'm Sally. And Chad's looking us over like he's trying to memorize us for a test later. I like that description. Looking at us like he's trying to memorize us for a test later. I quickly look over at the menu board, wondering if there's anything good to drink. Pleasure to meet you. Isabella's mentioned you guys. Sally nods happily and then sits down facing me. She subtly points at Chad and then rolls her eyes. I can't help but giggle a little. Let me get you some breakfast or something, Anne. We haven't had much chance to hang out yet. That is true. Oh, that's okay. I had breakfast earlier. I'm not really hungry. What can I get for you girls? I'll have a soy latte. What about you, Anne? Can I get Americano? Coming right up. Seriously, let me get you something. I saw your idea of breakfast. 1 cup of yogurt? What? Were you watching me? Maybe it's silly to be self-conscious about your eating habits, but there you go. Oh, please. I saw you eating on my way. Am I wrong? Well, no, not really. Still, it's enough for me in the morning. No way is that enough. You've got to keep your strength up. Are you on a diet or something? No, not really. I just like to watch what I'm eating, I guess. Trust me, you've got nothing to worry about, Anne. You're doing fine. Sally's so sweet. I'll second that. I've been checking you out, and I'd say you're a grade A fine cut. You look good, girl. Oh my gosh, that grin. Oh, that freaky grin on Chad. I can't help but blush at the idea that this guy has been checking me out. Oh, is that so? If she's a grade A, then what am I? Oh no, Isabella heard that. She put her coffees down on her table hard. Oh, you're fine, Anne. It's this meathead who's in trouble. Chad is sitting there looking defiantly at Isabella, like he's done nothing wrong. Isabella looks like she's going to flay him alive. Sally looks like she wants nothing to do with this. Chad does deserve some trouble. He's been acting creepy since we got in. Then again, I don't want Isabella to get in trouble for yelling at a customer, even if the customer is her boyfriend. Maybe I should change the subject so they don't argue. Or maybe I should do the yelling so she doesn't have to. Compliment Isabella or scold Chad. Maybe I should change the subject so they don't argue, or maybe I should do the yelling so she doesn't have to. You know what? YOLO. I'm gonna encourage Anne to come out of her shell and just let her rip. Let her rip into this guy. Scold Chad. Oh, Sally got a +5 change from that. Nice, Sally approves. Yes, I need to be more assertive. Thank you, Isabella. And Chad, please keep your lewd comments to yourself. You have a lovely girlfriend. I don't think it's right of you to go hitting on another woman while you have her. It's not appreciated and it's not acceptable. Think of Isabella's feelings sometimes. Do you think she appreciates your lascivious? Better careful with that word. Lascivious. Careful with that word. I can't even pronounce it correctly. Your lascivious approaches to other women. Do you think she appreciates your lascivious approaches to other women? I very highly doubt it. Just keep your thoughts to yourself next time, and don't butt into a conversation that doesn't include you. All 3 of the others are totally quiet after I stop. Suddenly, Isabella bursts out laughing. Chad smirks like he's won a victory, and Sally politely turns away. Whoa, slow down there. Look who's breaking out of her shell all of a sudden. I was just joking with him, Anne. It's okay. He likes to flirt. So what? So do I. I know what the lummox would never think of actually betraying me. I know the lummox would never actually think of betraying me. Would you? Yeah. Yeah, about that. Isabella's pretty good at staring daggers at a guy. Nah, sweet cheeks, never. Seeing Chad sweating a little makes me feel slightly better about making a fool of myself. I'm still blushing pretty hard. That was worth it. That was worth it. I really loved forcing Anne to get out of her comfort zone a little bit, in the name of, for the good of other people. I pick up my coffee and get up out of my seat. Sally grabs hers and does the same. I figure if you're gonna come out of your comfort zone for anything, it's to help a girl out, help a friend out. Thanks for the coffee, Isabella. I've got class soon, so I've gotta go. Have a good day. Sorry, hun, you do have a good day too. Thanks! Sally and I leave the cafe and start heading further towards the campus. I can't believe I made such an idiot of myself. Don't feel bad, Anne. That creep deserved to get yelled at. I don't know why Isabella puts up with it. Of course, with her flirting all over Latin House, I guess I'm not surprised. Still, it's nice to know I'm not the only girl in the house who appreciates a nice normal relationship. If only I would totally go after Sally as Anne. I would totally go after Sally as a girl, which again makes me so disappointed. Like, I would have loved to have gone after Dominic as Max, and I would love to have gone after Sally as Anne. So it's just really disappointing that those specific characters are just not available. I know it's more realistic, but this is a game. Like, I don't need realism if it means I'm able to like equally have, if there's like equal opportunity to go after certain characters. Because if you were going to do it that way, then you should make one of the characters exclusively gay, like the one male exclusively gay and one girl exclusively gay as well, instead of, you know, an exclusively straight girl, exclusively straight boy, a bi boy, a bi girl, and, you know, so on and so forth. Just my thoughts. Not to mention being faithful to your partner. I guess I shouldn't judge their relationship. I suppose not. Whatever keeps them in harmony. But I kind of agree with you. Thanks, Anne. That's good to know. Hey, I gotta go that way, okay? Have a great day. We smile and wave our goodbyes as we both make our way to our respective classes. I'm cool with just being BFFs with Sally. I'm definitely going to try to spend as much time with Sally as possible, because I do love her as a person. Alright, so we're going through here, increasing all our stuff. Yeah. Saturday, new event. It's nice to get the place to myself once in a while. The house is quiet tonight. Dominic is at a housing authority meeting that should take most of the night. Isabella's out with Chad. Rakesh wandered out the door earlier in the evening wearing all black and holding a paint roller. I have no idea what he's up to, and I don't think I want to know. Sally's at a sit-in on campus protesting some guy's illegal imprisonment. I didn't ask too many questions about him. Sally tends to rant. At any rate, the house is mine for the night. I've got a bit of studying to do, but once I'm done, it'll be nice to use the big communal TV to watch whatever I want. A nice happy movie or something. I grab a stack of the house's DVDs and look them over on my way to the kitchen. Grab a light snack for my study period and figure out what I want to watch. She didn't mention anything about Max. I feel like this might be a Max scene. Oof. Yep. There he is. There's that cutie. Whoa, sorry, Anne. Didn't you see you there? You okay? I can't believe I just ran into Max. Wait. Max. Isabella, Dominic, Rakesh, Sally. Oh my god, I forgot about Max. How can you forget about Max? How can you? I wouldn't forget you, Max. Oh geez, I didn't know you were still here. Yeah, hey, I thought I had the place to myself too. I guess it's just you and me then. Yeah. First I forgot about Max, then I run into him. Sheesh, I'm so embarrassed. I was going to study in my room for a bit, but then maybe we should hang out. Eat dinner or something? This is just kind of a snack. I'd feel terrible if he thought I'd forgotten all about him. Sure, sounds like fun. This is a little awkward. We didn't get off on the best start. Okay, see you back down here in an hour or so? Hopefully when we get back together it won't be so bad. Yeah, I do want to spend time with Max too, because I like Max as well. I'm not going to date him, but I like him. I closed my last book. I could probably do more, but I don't really want to overtax myself. Sometimes too much studying can be just as bad as not enough. Besides, I should go see if Max is still interested in hanging out. Just as I'm thinking about him, he knocks on my door. Oh, hey, I was just studying. Oh, look, if you've got more to do, I understand. I know your books are important to you. That's sweet. That's sweet that Max I love that Max is like supporting my education. And because he understands it's important for me. No, it's fine. I think I've done what I can for tonight. Thank you, though. No problem. Come on, let's see what we can put together in the kitchen. Together we head downstairs and into the kitchen. A little scrounging turns up a fairly decent meal with a little muss or fuss. We sit down with our meals next to each other on the big couch in the common room. So, how are classes? Don't ask. Not great, huh? Is it really hard? Oh no, Max looks really put off. He must not be doing very well. Now I feel bad for asking. I brought the mood down. It's no picnic, but I'll pull through. It's probably time for a subject change. Well, I'm sure you'll get through. Kind of weird to have the place to ourselves, huh? Meh, I know. I was hoping I could let my sexiness run free, but I guess I'll have to keep it in check. Well, I guess you should hold it in? What was that? That line was terrible, and why would he try a line anyway? I don't know what he expects to happen. I guess he's just trying to break the ice? Maybe that means he's trying, or maybe it means he's trying to get out of this. Should I let him off the hook? Maybe I can still salvage this. We watch the TV quietly for a while. There's nothing interesting on. We just watch it. Things aren't going to change if I don't do something. Ask Max to perform. Whoa! Whoa! I don't think it means what I think it means. So I'm just gonna ask Max to perform. Nice. I can't believe I'm doing this terribly. I mean, this isn't even a date or anything like one, and I'm still this awkward? No, I'm going to get over this. Max is in a band. He's gotta love performing. I bet he'd love a chance to show off. Plus, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little interested in hearing his stuff. We did, though. Remember? You were cheering for him before. It's okay. Continuity and all. Oh, you know, I actually haven't really heard any of your music. Yes, you have! You totally did! Come on, game. You should remember that. I mean, you're always tuning or working on some small part when I hear you practice, but you saw him perform, like, earlier this week. I'd love it if you could play me something more complete, or last week, recently. Really? I don't play too much around the house. What with Dominic? Yeah, around to spoil the fun. I forgot he calls him that. I don't mind getting a little loud for you, though, if that's what you'd like. Oh, snap. Oh, even better, do an unplugged version. I used to love those shows where the musician would get up and do their greatest hits without the electricity. You can really see where the song comes from. Yeah, I can do that. Wait here, I'll grab my acoustic. This is definitely the right choice. He took off like a shot. You wanted to hear my stuff, right? It sounds a lot different when you get the whole gang together, but I think I can give you the gist. Yes, definitely. Okay, let's see, what to play first? Hey, since you asked, I'll play you something special. It's not finished yet. We have to figure out the final arrangement, but I like what I got. It's the one I've been working on the last week or so, at any rate. Max definitely is romantic. I definitely think pursuing him would be super fun as well. He seems very sweet with Anne.
Let's go. So long to be nameless. This crowd so loud.
I like this.
We're on my world tour stage tonight, right now.
Max is actually a really talented musician. His song is really sweet.
So much more than famous. A shining moment in your eyes. I see my name in lights.
Thank you, Max. Well done. When he finishes, I give him a round of applause. Beautiful, Max. Thank you. Encore. Max plays 3 or 4 more songs unplugged. He even changes some of the lyrics to mention me a time or two. Yeah, he definitely likes us. When he's finally done, he puts his guitar back in its case. Thanks, Anne. Do you like what you heard? Definitely. You're really good. Well, yeah, I am pretty good. Just shows you have good taste. Well, one thing about Max, he doesn't suffer from low self-esteem. But more importantly, thanks for giving me a chance to show off. I don't get to do this type of thing very often. It was fun. Well, I enjoyed it too. Thank you for playing for me. Max places a hand on my shoulder, looking at me in the eyes. He's gotten a lot more serious all of a sudden. No, really, you're a fun person. Not just because you let me play my music for you. Well, it's not... Max puts an arm around my shoulder, giving me a sort of half hug as he holds me pretty closely. You're good by me, Anne. I can feel the heat rising in my cheeks, but also feels pretty nice. I'm sorry to have interrupted. Oh no, again? Rakesh, again? Rakesh, if you keep doing this, I'm gonna stop helping you. Seriously, man.